Hi friends, ugtrb exam உடைய 4th revision யூனிட் 1ல இருக்க ஏஜ் ஆஃப் வேர்ட்ஸ்வர்த், ஏஜ் ஆஃப் டெனிசன் உடைய ஃபுல் எம்சிக்யூஸ் நம்ம பார்த்துடலாம். நீங்கள் ரீகால் பண்ணிக்கிறதுக்கும் டவுட் கிளியர் பண்ணிக்கிறதுக்கும் கண்டிப்பாக இந்த வீடியோ உங்களுக்கு யூஸ்ஃபுல்லாக இருக்கும். ஃபர்ஸ்ட் கொஸ்டின், த ரொமான்டிக் பீரியட் ஏஜ் ஆஃப் வேர்ட்ஸ்வர்த் இன் இங்கிலீஷ் லிட்ரேச்சர் began in dash late 1700s and lasted through the middle 1800s. Second question, Romanticism focus on the emotional side of dash human nature, individualism, the beauty of natural world and simplicity of common people. Third question, Wordsworth born 7th April 1770, died 23 April 1850. Fourth question, William Wordsworth, Coleridge and Southey came to be known as lake poets. Fifth question, Wordsworth autobiographical poem, The Prelude or Growth of a Poet's Mind. Sixth question, The Prelude or Growth of a Poet's Mind written in dash blank verse. Seventh question, following whose death Wordsworth became poet laureate? Robert Southey in 1843. Eighth question, Wordsworth is considered the nature poet. Ninth question, major early romantic poets: William Blake, William Wordsworth, Samuel Taylor Coleridge. Tenth question, later romantic poets: Lord Byron, Percy Bysshe Shelley, John Keats. 11th question, William Blake's famous poems: The Lamb, The Tiger, The Chimney Sweeper and The Cord and the Pebble. 12th question, William Wordsworth famous poems: I wandered lonely as a cloud, We are seven, and I travelled among unknown men. 13th question, The Lyrical Ballads was a collaborative collection by dash and was published anonymously in dash Wordsworth and Coleridge 1798. 14th question, The Thorn and the Idiot Boy were written by dash Wordsworth. 15th question, A walking tour of Cumbria is associated with dash Coleridge. 16th question, when William Wordsworth published An Evening Walk and Descriptive Sketches 1793. 17th question, Lyrical Ballad were published in dash 1798. 18th question, relationship of Wordsworth with Dorothy, sister. 19th question, the age of Wordsworth is called romantic age. 20th question, what is the romantic age also known as dash age of revolution? 21, what are the three major ideas of romantic period? Imagination, emotion and freedom. 22, Wordsworth's earliest poetry was published in 1793 in collection An Evening Walk and Descriptive Sketches. 23, what famous poem did Wordsworth write? Tinton Abbey, published in 1798. 24, Tinton Abbey. It is a conversational poem that contains elements of an ode and dramatic monologue. 25, how many poems William Wordsworth wrote? 387 poems. 26, Wordsworth was one of the founders of English Romanticism. 27. What was Wordsworth's famous work? The Prelude. 27th question. What was Wordsworth's famous work? The Prelude. Wordsworth's magnum opus is generally considered to be the Prelude. Semi-autobiographical poem. 28. What is the main theme of Wordsworth poetry? Wordsworth repeatedly emphasizes the importance of nature to an individual's intellectual and spiritual development. 29th question. What is Wordsworth's masterpiece? The Prelude. It was not published until after his death in 1850. 30th question. How many sonnets did Wordsworth write? 523 sonnets. 31. Who wrote Daffodils? William Wordsworth. 32. Is Wordsworth a nature poet? Wordsworth is a master hand in depicting natural things. 33. Who was the father of romantic poetry? William Wordsworth. 34. What was Wordsworth's first sonnet? Sonnet on seeing Miss Helen Maria Williams weeps at a tale of distress. 35. What inspired William Wordsworth to write poetry? Stimulated by Coleridge and under the healing influence of nature and his sister. 36. What is the purpose of writing Daffodils? The title of the poem informs about the loneliness of the poet which he faces after death of his brother. Second point, the endless view of golden daffodils in a field across the lake filled with joy. This view was greatest gift of nature to him. '37. What are the 4 stages of poetry by Wordsworth? Observation, recollection, contemplation, imaginative excitement. Next, age of Tennyson. First question. What was the development of novel in the age of Tennyson? Different writers employed novel to embody their general criticism of life. Second question. Tennyson full name. Alfred Lord Tennyson, English poet often regarded as a chief representative of Victorian age in poetry. Third question. What was the first work of Tennyson? His first publication was a collection of his boyish rhyme and those of his elder brother Charles, entitled Poem by Two Brothers, in 1827. Fourth question. Tennyson was awarded the Chancellor's Gold Medal at Cambridge for one of his first piece, Timbuktu. Fifth question. Tennyson belongs to Victorian age. Sixth question. Alfred Tennyson was the greatest poet, born 1809, died 1884. He became poet laureate in 1850 after William Wordsworth. Seventh question. Tennyson belongs to which of the following historical age? The Victorian age. Eighth question. In memoriam, Tennyson mourns the death of Dash, Arthur Hallam. Ninth question. What is the famous elegy by Tennyson in memoriam published in 1850? 10th question. Who called Tennyson as the saddest of all English poets? Eliot. 11th question. Tennyson is a great master of dash poetic craft. 12th question. Who is always remembered by the students of literature for having popularized a new kind of poetry called dash dramatic monologue. 13th question. Dramatic monologue Browning teach a dash philosophy of life. 14th question. Other poets of the period: Matthew Arnold, Arthur Huck Clough, Elizabeth Barrett Browning, Sir Henry Taylor, Robert Stephen Hawker, Edward Fitzgerald, George Eliot. 15th question. Prose is a very important form of dash Victorian literature. 16th question. Thomas Carlyle was the greatest figure in general prose literature. 17th question. Dash is entitled to be called the second important prose writer of the Victorian period. John Ruskin. 18th question. Matthew Arnold's view was literature as dash criticism of life. 19th question. What is Tennyson Maud? A monodrama. 20th question. The Cup drama written by Tennyson, tragedy drama. 21. What is Tennyson's writing style? He wrote both short and long works, but much of his poetry has illusions or was based on classical mythology as well as the theme of isolation. 22. What type of poet was Tennyson? Tennyson's early poetry, with its medievalism and powerful visual imagery, was a major influence on the pre-Raphaelite Brotherhood. 23. Tennyson also excelled at short lyrics such as Break, 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 The Charge of the Light Brigade, Tears, Idle Tears, and Crossing the Bar. 24th question. What is the saddest Tennyson poem? Tears, Idle Tears, a lyric poem written in 1847. 25th question. What is the shortest poem of Tennyson? The Eagle.